There are certain celebrities who are of the opinion that celebrities should not be sharing their opinions. And those particular celebrities can't stop sharing that particular opinion.
If you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent, and fuck off, okay?
What he just described, what Ricky Gervais just described there, sounds like the most boring award show ever. But if you've ever heard of stand-up, you wouldn't be surprised that that's his genius idea for an awards show. Bad Bunny was at the Grammys. He was sharing his opinion that brown people are not aliens, but are in fact human beings. And this really got under Ricky's skin. And he quote tweeted himself. He posted that speech along and then added to it, "They're not listening." Well, that's true, Ricky. They're not listening because you have no authority and no one respects you. If Ricky feels that the Republican Party is doing such a bang-up job over in this country, then why doesn't he move here? Who's stopping you? I mean, this is the country that pays you, correct? Exactly. So I think, Ricky, what you need to do is fix your teeth, find some Jesus, and shut the fuck up. Immigration is about one of the few things left this country has to offer the world. Immigration gave us a culture after we wiped out whatever cultures were here before us. One example would be country music. That thing that Kid Rock was pretending to do Super Bowl Sunday. Country music happens to be a very unique combination of English folk music and blues traditions that was born out of slavery and the black church. But you can't explain something that complex to a dumb, incurious pickle dick like Ricky Gervais, who is the Kid Rock of British stand-up. This is Ricky Gervais talking about critical race theory. Now, I want to know if Ricky is in a position to lecture the public about something.
If you haven't heard it, in a nutshell, critical race theory says that all white people are racist. So that we're born racist and we continue to be racist because we're affording the privilege of a racist society set up by our forefathers, okay? So basically, all white people are racist and there's nothing we can do about it, which is a relief.
And that statement is incorrect. And I do call it a statement because it's not a joke, because I didn't hear a punchline. Critical race theory is the study of biases that are built into the structures of our laws. So Ricky is demanding that celebrities, and I don't even know if that's even a thing anymore, celebrity. He's demanding that celebrities keep their mouths shut. In the meantime, he's talking right out of his ass about something he knows nothing about. And this dickhead has a lot of nerve. Let me be very clear about something. Ricky Gervais is not a comic. You can tell he's not a comic because he doesn't even use a microphone. He uses one of those fruity little headsets. He prances around the stage in a black t-shirt, looking like Steve Jobs if Steve Jobs, instead of having cancer, had donuts. I was 10 minutes into Ricky Gervais's new special, and I had to just bail. But trust me, I've heard plenty of his stand-up over the years. And anyone can do what he does. My favorite thing is tennis. And my second favorite thing is going to children's funerals. Mind blown. Ricky Gervais was part of an HBO special called Talking Funny. That was essentially a panel discussion on comedy with Jerry Seinfeld, Chris Rock, Louis C.K., and Ricky. And you know why Ricky was in that group? because he executive produced the special. He was out of his depth in that conversation. He is an industry plant. He is an establishment comedian. He failed at music, and then the BBC just allowed him to be a comedy writer. And don't give me any shit about The Office. The Office is just the poor man's version of the American version of The Office. Ricky Gervais is unfunny, unserious, and absolutely in no position to tell anybody what they can and can't say. He could fuck right off.